I think I did it. Hi. Welcome to my surgery prep of my colon. I am 46. My name is Tim. I got colon cancer, and they're going to cut it out, and we're going to see how to proceed after that. Right now, though, the story is about my colonoscopy is what we're going to talk about. While I'm still drinking my prep, I'm feeling very full, feeling uncomfortable. I don't like it. I have 2.5 more hours to finish it all, but I don't know how much I want to shovel down. I'm supposed to start drinking the other things soon. Get a shower and do something. So anyway, this is not what it's about. It's all formal like or something. This one's about my colon prep. I was scared. I did not want to go. I was drinking a bucket of marmalade beforehand. It's not marmalade. You can look up whatever it's called. With Gatorade, whatever the mix was. It was a big old thing of powder, and they just basically. It was not cool. Drank most of that, kind of like what I'm doing now. I did not want to be probed. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm going to be repeating myself. I'm going to go crazy by the time this episodes get way deep because this is just like back to back to back back. Okay. It was really not that bad. You probably should get one done, especially if it's advised. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't get any sleep beforehand, really, because it was scheduled for a certain amount of time. They moved it up like 4 more hours sooner, which means I had to start retaking the drink like at midnight or something like that. And by the time I finally fell asleep after being a leaky faucet in the bathroom, it was time to go. So I went. We showed up. They checked me in. They're like, "Do you have a living will?" And I was like, "I made a irrational YouTube video that I gave my wife. Does that count?" And she's like, "I don't know." And then I signed a paper. I was really worried about being cold. I went in there. They gave me a front side blankie or a robe without a back side. So I'm like, this is not cool. I had to go to the bathroom still while there. I had to go to the bathroom the whole ride, and the ride took a little bit longer than necessary. A different story for a different day. I laid down. They started like wiring me up, putting stuff on my chest, extra pointies. And she started digging in my arm. And by this time, it's been the second time I've had blood taken. It had to have been a minute. She was trying to get that poor vein. I just was telling her to pull out and just go for the other one. And she eventually did, which was good. But I've learned something. Learn which veins work well for you because they're not going to know. You should, if you get your blood drawn on a regular basis, you know that first vein. For me, I didn't know, but it was both arms. They go for one, whichever one they always want to go for. Tell them to go for the second one is what I remembered. It's basically, I guess it's the second one in. I don't know. I should pay better attention. I'm going to get stabbed. I'm going to eventually remember this. But so I got stuff on me. They start wheeling me through some things. I get into a room with like matrixy type of boards going all around like a table. I felt like Neo for a little bit. Didn't look it did look a little raggedy, but not like it looked clean. But there were a bunch of monitors and things going on and a bunch of people there walk on me and they're talking with me. And then I black out. That's kind of all I remember. And then I wake up. I feel kind of good hearing somebody talking about cancer. I was like, oh, okay. Not overly freaking out too much. Sitting up asking questions about like why didn't they just cut it out, and something about sedation. I wasn't completely out, and I guess that's not what they do because now I know they gotta go choppy on me. That's what I'm drinking this stuff for. Cheers. when I had a drinking video in mind. This was not it. This is not not what I dreamed about. So I got up, or put my pants on, sorta, and then they're like, "We need to wheel you out," and I was like, "I feel fine." So I started like wobbling, weebling, kind of stretching, and people behind me were all freaking out, like could catch me in case I fall over, and I felt really good. And I was like, "There's no reason for a wheelchair," and he's just like, "Oh, we're required to." I'm like, okay. So I sat in my wheelchair. He wheeled me out to the corner, and I got up and proceeded to walk 60 to 80 feet to my car. So, hey, I guess that's how that works. And I felt fine. We went out dinner. I went up a ramp. I was really good. I felt pretty stable. My wife was freaking out while I was eating. She thought I was gonna like throw up all over the place the whole time, I think. But no, I felt good. It was overall a good experience. Other than I knew right then and there I had cancer, and it's a broadly used word. It's hard to give it good meaning other than it's scary, and I'm still trying to figure that out. More to be revealed, um, and to see, how well I do with doing all this stuff. I should be drinking much, 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 much more of all this stuff. And I should also have a setup. I moved everything around so I could be upstairs because I'm supposed to be after surgery up here for like a long time. And I'm not a social butterfly, but I like to go out a couple times a week at least and hang with friends or just walk or anything. Not looking forward to it.